let's talk. The name of this video is Hell Hath No Fury Like a Woman Scorned. It's based on a video that I saw yesterday, one of Derek Jackson's videos, and don't think I'll be trolling this dude, y'all. Basically what happens is, I guess once you watch one of his videos on YouTube, like all his videos will pop up in your suggestion box at some point. But just to let y'all know what I think the video is, I will post a link up under it. The video is about whether single parents are fucking up their sons. That's not word for word, but pretty you get the gist of it. And I wouldn't go as far as to say, they're completely fucking up their sons. But I would say, to a certain extent, I think to a certain extent, I do see some truth in that. Judging from how this generation of kids are raised and how they are, their perceptions and their attitudes and so on and so forth. Even the things that that are acceptable in society right now. Men wearing accessories that historically have been women's accessories, and women's type of clothes historically, and that sort of thing. Even the way that they wear their clothes. But I digress. That's just my opinion. Don't want to get too deep in this video, but moving on. I do see some of his points in this video, which is outrageous to me because I never see any of his points. I always see things as he's looking at things from one side. But the title of the video, like, that's one thing that he shouldn't speak on, because he destroys men in most of his videos. In most of his videos, by far, he destroys every man and tell women that we ain't shit and all of that. So his outlook on the title of the video, where he said, women don't want to don't want to read this article or whatnot, and I don't even know if this is even real, or if because he didn't post a link to the video that he was talking about. So make sure y'all look at the video that I'm talking about, because it'll be in the description box. But to the meat of what he was talking about, I do agree with one thing that he said, that being a parent. The job of being a parent is not a one-person job. I do agree with that. Now, we got to look at things for what they really are when you say that. Because the way that he broke it down is like every man, the way that he breaks it down in every one of his videos is like every man leaves for no reason. And, men have the right to be happy too. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the relationship don't go right because of what the woman does. You know what I'm saying? So just because y'all have kids together, do you think that he's just supposed to be unhappy if he decides to leave? But even if she leaves, no matter who leaves, both parents should be there. Now, the problem that we run into at the end of the relationship is women manifest their anger and put it on to how life goes on. They take their anger from what happened in the past in their relationship and manifest it and bring it into how the life continues, and that's a big ass problem. Now, the reason why I say that is let me go ahead and say this: whether she was wrong or whether she was right, whether she's the reason that the relationship broke up, if she did something wrong, she's still mad. that he had the audacity to leave her. So remember what I said the title of this video is? Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. That's what I'm referring to. How do we win as men? So now, with that being said, as this video, as I just stated, you know what I'm saying, like manifesting your anger into how life goes on hurts the kids. It doesn't hurt you because, and the reason why it happens for one of two reasons. Now I want to go ahead and state this. I don't make videos on these subjects without having a solution to offer. So at the end, I'm going to offer a solution. But the reason why this goes the way that it goes is because men aren't in their kids' lives. Now, the byproducts of that you seem to have twisted, because the man doesn't have a problem with his kids. The man has a problem with the woman. The man is not trying to dodge his kids. The man is dodging the drama that comes with having a baby mama. The arguments, the manifestation of the anger from what happened in the relationship to the upbringing of the kids. Those things. Those are the things. Whatever he did in those relationships, that shit should go out the door at some point. You have a cooling down period, maybe 2 to 3 weeks, and now we got to figure out how to fuck take care of these kids. That's the way it's supposed to be. Just because you step out of a relationship don't mean that y'all shouldn't raise the kids together. Now, is that what happens? Absolutely not. Very rare occasions that happens. The only way really that happens is if a woman realizes that the life that they have built for each other and built with each other, she can't sustain on her own. So now we got to figure out how to keep these kids' lives as normal, and I can't do it alone. So I need you to do these things to pick up the kids and do all of this stuff. That is really the only way that it happens. Other than that, if she can do it, and no matter how hard it is, and if she can do it, she's going to try to do it just so she can have something to say. The reason why these things happen is for one of two reasons. And the reason why is A, she needs that drama. She loves that drama. She got to have that drama, that back and forth. And even though she's not arguing about what's really going on, she's arguing about what happened with the anger of what happened in her relationship, or the last relationship, or in the past in that relationship. She's using those things, and it's bridging over into these conversations that you have in today. That's one. Two, there's a bag involved. When we start talking about child support and all of this stuff, there's a bag involved. She don't want to get along with a baby daddy. You know, a lot of baby daddies get put on child support because he might say wait till payday. You know, some baby daddies get put on child support because he did something and he asked for a receipt. You know, some baby daddies get put on child support because he's fucking with somebody new. You know, there's a lot of baby daddies that those three things happen to. And those are the three reasons that he ended up on child support. So, like I said, I don't make these videos and not offer a solution. At the end of the relationship, why not if you live in the same city and it won't hurt the child to, as far as school is concerned, and so on and so forth, because these boys are being raised soft. If it doesn't hurt the child, and we ain't just talking about boys, girls too. Girls need their daddies too. If it doesn't hurt the child at the end of the relationship, then why not automatically assume joint custody? I have him for 1 week, you have him for 1 week. Why not do that? Put the shit all the way out there. If he turns that down, then you was dealing with a not shit ass nigga anyway. But put that out there. You take him for 1 week, I take him for 1 week. In the time that you have them, you are responsible for the babysitter or daycare or getting them to school, getting them to and from school, or whatever the case may be. You are responsible for that. You won't do it because of those two things. You gotta have that drama. Ladies, don't do that because you gotta have that drama, and there's a bag involved. Even if it's only $200 a month, it's still $200 more than you had, and it's a way to keep this man in your life. Like I said, men are not running from their kids; they running from the drama. That's all I got, man. Hope y'all have a good day. Show off.